Do you know what the fastest growing use of glyphosate, better known as Roundup, is in the state of California? It's to spray our forests. Yeah, they're spraying record amounts of glyphosate all across the woods of California, despite the fact that the EPA says it likely harms 93% of endangered species. So how did Monsanto, the originator of Roundup, convince regulators that this was okay? Check out this excerpt from our documentary.
I call this the secret 5-step plan to make the world believe Roundup is safe. Step 1. Find a seemingly respectable scientist who is willing to play ball. In the late 1990s, Monsanto executives began searching for scientists they could pay to, quote, get up and shout glyphosate is non-toxic, and who could actually create seemingly scientific studies that can, quote, be referenced and used to counterbalance the negative stuff. One scientist they found was Dr. Gary Williams from the New York Medical College. Step 2. Publish a favorable study in a scientific journal that looks legit. Dr. Williams and 2 co-authors published a hugely influential study back in 2000. It ran in a peer-reviewed journal and seemed to have the stamp of legitimate science. And the report was unequivocal in its support of Roundup and glyphosate. In the final sentence, it concludes, there is no potential for Roundup herbicide to pose a health risk to humans. Step 3. Regulators used the favorable reports to say that glyphosate is safe. Monsanto's plan worked. The Williams report was widely cited by the media, the scientific community, and of course, government regulators. Step 4. Rinse and repeat. Monsanto soon had a whole collection of seemingly independent scientists who were secretly collaborating with the company. The chemical giant was able to orchestrate several influential studies over the years, many of which continue to be cited by government regulators and journalists. Step 5. Deny, deny, deny. In several of these papers, scientists explicitly and falsely deny their connection to Monsanto. In a 2016 report, Dr. Williams and his colleagues call themselves 4 independent expert panels. They all wrote that they were not directly contacted by Monsanto, but that wasn't true. They also wrote that neither any Monsanto company employees nor any attorneys reviewed any of the expert panel's manuscripts prior to submission to the journal. That wasn't true either. William Haydens was a product safety lead at Monsanto and a key orchestrator of these pro-glyphosate studies. In one email, Hayden shares an early draft of the report that he'd written for the, quote, independent scientist to use. He even claimed in a company email that he had basically ghostwritten that original Williams report, the one from back in 2000. But of course, Hayden's denied doing anything wrong.
Bayer maintains that Roundup is safe when used as directed. But to see what else we uncovered and to watch the full documentary, go to motherjones.com.